Hi and welcome to Healthy Life Hacks. I'm Jennifer Jefferies, the present-day wise woman, a realistic naturopath coming to you from the surfing beaches of Australia. This podcast is for those of you who are wanting to really rock your life and health and live from a place of prevention. Let's get into today's episode. Oh, we have been sold the biggest lie. We've been sold the lie that success starts with that morning routine, the ice baths, the green smoothies, the sunrise journaling, chanting Om. The truth? None of it matters if you're already running on empty. The real secret to a strong morning doesn't start when the alarm clock goes off. It starts the night before 9 p.m. So why does 9 p.m. matter more than 5 a.m.? Every decision that we make after 9 p.m. determines what kind of human wakes up tomorrow. Stay up scrolling, you've already drained your focus for the next day. Eat late or drink wine, you're already sabotaging your hormones. Pushing through with just one more email, we've told our nervous system that you're in survival mode and it's more important than recovery. By 9 p.m., our body is meant to be powering down. That's when melatonin, our natural sleep hormone, starts to rise, if we let it. But most people override it with screens, stress, and stimulants. The result? Restless nights, foggy mornings, and a constant sense of we're pushing shit uphill. The simple, brutal truth is that if our nights are chaos, our days will always be compromised. Just think of it like a bank account. Every night at 9 p.m., our body opens up that vault to restock our account for tomorrow, refilling it with energy, and resetting our hormones, repairing tissues, and clearing toxins from our brain. When we stay up late, we're effectively skipping the deposit, and we're trying to live on credit. And it's how people end up in that energy debt. Now, I've done a few podcasts on this lately because it's so damn important. Because it's no different to the way that we end up in financial debt, borrowing money from tomorrow to survive today. It doesn't work, and the catch-up is insane. You don't wake up tired because you need coffee. You wake up tired because your body didn't get the chance to recharge. So what do? Moving our mindset and our habits from how do I crush my morning, get up at the 5 a.m. club, all that stuff, versus how do I honor my night? Flip the script, reframe it in your brain. It is so important, and start performing from overflow of energy and restoration in your body versus depletion. So our body runs on this rhythm, okay? It's called the circadian rhythm, and it thrives on predictability. And between 9 p.m. and midnight, our body begins its most powerful repair work. Growth hormone peaks, repairing muscles and tissues. Melatonin surges, detoxifying our brain and regulating our sleep cycle. And cortisol drops, calming our nervous system for deep rest. And it's important to have that time before 2 a.m. because between 2 and 4 a.m., that's when the cortisol does its replenishing. We've got to have it down. We've got to have it relaxed. You know, we wake up in the morning, our cortisol's meant to be 100%. It's meant to be 10% of that when we go to sleep at night. Staying up late and doom scrolling, watching telly, all those kind of things does nothing to help our cortisol get ready to do its replenishing and balancing. So when we stay up under those bright lights with screens blasting blue light in our eyes, and look, just going and buying the fancy glasses so you don't have blue light, that's not the solution either. So don't waste your money there. Because our body's getting confused. It wants predictability. It thinks it's still daytime. And it delays all those crucial recovery processes. So the next day, we wake, our window of tolerance is tiny, and things that we should be able to just go, it's okay, get to us. And instead of our cortisol doing that natural, want to be 10% of what it was when we woke, it's spiking with each little stress. When we do this, cortisol spikes. Notice it next time you're doing it. Too many emails. Kids are going, mum, 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 mum. Fuck, I forgot to do this. What am I going to do? I don't know what to cook for lunch. Whatever. Every time we do that, we spike our cortisol. We chase our energy with caffeine and sugar and still crash at mid-afternoon and then repeat the same pattern day after day. And we expect that getting up at 5 a.m. is going to just fix it all. Well, it fucking won't. That's how sleep debt becomes a lifestyle. And burnout sneaks up quietly, disguised as, I'm just a bit tired in the mornings. The cool thing is to create a 9 p.m. power ritual. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to reclaim your 9 p.m. And this is how you do it. This is how we do it. I've been living this lifestyle for decades, because I know the importance to the quality of my life and health. So at 9 p.m., decide and set an alarm on your phone. It goes off 15 minutes before, time to get off your device and everything. By 9 p.m., the day is done. No emails, no more input. Let your brain stop processing, no doom scrolling, and start unwinding. Dim the lights, ditch the screens. Light is information to your body. Lowering brightness signals your brain that it's safe to come into rest mode. Use warm lamps, salt lamps. Salt lamps are the best. We've got them in most of our rooms in our home. Candlelight. Like a cat and a dog. It doesn't quite work. I don't trust either of them around candles. So we choose things like salt lamps, which are great for emitting negative ions anyway. That's just a double benefit. Anything that soothes you, not stimulates you. Using aromatherapy. My Serenity blend, my Calm Kids blend, if you've got kids, my Sanity Saver blend, my Seduce blend. They're nurturing and gentle to our nervous systems. Switch into calm mode mindfully. Swap the scrolling for something grounding, bath, stretch, journaling, breath work, or simply silence. My biggest delight every day is to sit quietly with Alice, my wife. Sometimes just our feet are touching. We're just sitting next to each other, just being, gently chatting. It resets our nervous system and it activates our body's natural sleep chemistry. And it feeds our nervous system. It helps our adrenals downregulate and go, you can rest now. We want to set up the morning the night before so we don't have to think of those things. Before I leave my desk every day, I have no notifications on my phone. So what I do is I set alarms when I know there's a call coming in. I've got my day set the day before before I leave my desk. It takes 5 minutes. Lay out your clothes the night before. Prep your breakfast if you want, or at least know in your mind what you're going to do. I have a nutrition shake for breakfast because it's a no-brainer. 5-6 days a week. Fill your water bottle. You're not being organized. You're just removing friction. You're removing that need in the morning to be frantic. Oh, I've got to do this and this and this for the sake of half an hour or something, the end of the day before. And protect your sleep window. Like I said in the podcast before, our adrenals need between 7 and 9 hours sleep of a night. Every minute between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is like bonus points. Bonus points. And it's that sweet spot in our body to get true rest, restorative rest. And by the way, stop wearing those bloody watches, the smart watches that track your sleep. Seriously, there are studies coming out at the moment showing how they make your sleep broken because your brain's thinking, oh, I'm tracking my sleep. For fuck's sake, apart from that, energetically, wearing a watch, I don't wear a watch. Watches sit on our heart meridian. You're wearing an electrical device emitting EMFs on your heart meridian. This shit is dangerous. Stop using the Aura rings. Any of those things that track sleep in that, stop using them. Take them off. You know if you went to sleep or not, knowing you got 3 minutes of this kind of sleep and 2 minutes of that, that's not going to help you. It's in our mind that we're trying to track our sleep, keeps us in broken sleep. Ah, stop it. They are the biggest con. The biggest con. Yeah, we know we've got to keep our room dark, cool, and tech-free, but keep our body tech-free as well. Our 9 p.m. ritual is just simple, and it needs to be consistent. Every night, honor it. Tell your body, yeah, I've got you. You can just rest now. We live in this world. We're in fight and flight, where we're in fight and flight the majority of the time. And every time we do that, we are taxing our life. And it all compounds. Sleep debt is real. The simple act of consistency builds trust between our body and our mind. And that's the foundation for real resilience. So yeah, our morning flow starts at night. I see people all over socials, people chasing productivity hacks, but energy is the ultimate performance tool. And when we sleep well, we don't need motivation. We wake up grounded, clear, in a creative steadiness. And a powerful morning routine starts with our nervous system feeling safe enough to rest the night before. When our cortisol rhythm is aligned, an alarm at 5 or 6 a.m. becomes an opportunity for your body to go, yeah, oh my gosh, just imagine you were able to just rise grounded, not in panic of a day. And then while I'm here, stop using snooze buttons. If you know that you need to get up at 6 a.m., for instance, set the alarm for 6. Don't think, oh, I'm going to set it for 5:45 and then do a snooze button. That extra 15 minutes of real sleep is so beneficial because our body, every time we wake, we go into an hour and a half sleep cycle. So you go back to sleep just for 15 minutes and then the next alarm goes off. You are fucking things up and you'll wake up more tired. You can set your phones, set your alarms for no snooze button. That is a power move in life. So sure, in the past, you might have been thinking, yep, I'm ambitious, I'm driven, I'm successful, I'm doing all these things, I'm going to do this, I'm going to grind. But that's why you've fallen into a heap in the past. The sun got up this morning. It is a new day. You can choose to create new habits. Our body isn't a machine that runs on discipline. And I'm big on self-discipline. I learned in the army. I also learned the importance of respecting the fact that we're close to nature. Our body runs on cycles. And 9 p.m. is the entry point for that sleep cycle. So imagine instead of glorifying early mornings, we glorified early nights. Oh my God, be a rebel. Be a rebel. Imagine a success culture celebrating rest as the highest form of discipline, because it is. Athletes know it. Leaders who last know it. And the women who rise through midlife especially know this. Burnout is not a badge, and sleep is not a weakness. It's a power move. This is the reframe. At 9 p.m., you're not checking out of the day. You're actually checking into your life. You're choosing recovery over reaction. You're coming from a place of prevention. You're choosing clarity over the chaos the next day. You're choosing to show up fully capable of living your life, not half charged and dragging your ass. So tonight when the clock hits 9, and in fact, don't even wait till then, set an alarm on your phone for 9. Have it there to prompt you ready. Ask yourself one question when that goes. Am I feeding my future or am I stealing from it? Our morning doesn't start at sunrise. It starts the moment you decide to respect your body enough to rest well. I want to thank you for being here today. If you enjoyed my podcast, please let me know by leaving a review on Apple Podcast. Every month, I draw one lucky person who leaves a review, have a free 1-hour consultation with me. Be sure to subscribe to the show wherever you're tuning in from so that you always catch the next episode. I welcome your emails and you can write to me at podcast@healthylifehacks.com.au. Until next time, remember, when it comes to life, live it, love it, and get on with it.